underground. I'm fresh, I'm a living legend, yeah. It's Rolling Rat the series. Okay, Mr. Bless this house, your turn now, and go.
Ah, never fear, madame. I shall save Monsieur le Gerbil. I shall change places with him. Then I will go to the guillotine, not him.
No, that sounds like a good idea.
But how can that be, monsieur?
A simple Ratspierre will never notice the difference. You see, by an amazing coincidence, I look just like... No, I'm sorry. I just can't say this.
What's the matter now, Brian?
This line, I can't say it. I can't say that I look like Kevin. I just don't look like a gerbil.
Yes, you do. That's why we asked you. We could have had Donald Sinden, but he looks like a hamster. So we had you instead. Now get on with it.
But it's ridiculous. I don't look like a gerbil.
You're an actor, aren't you? Act it. Act a gerbil. Twist your face about a bit. Make it look like him.
You mean like this?
Oh, that's useless. Look, put these ping pong balls on your head. That'll help. Now, that's better, isn't it, Bri? Yeah. Now make your face look all squashy and stupid looking. Go on. Yes, you got it, Bri. Yeah.
Roland, if you want him to look like me, what are you telling him to look all squashy and stupid for?
I'll explain afterwards, Kev. Right, you got it, Brian. On with the play, and cue Brian.
Monsieur le Gerbil, you must escape with the lady and gentleman. I will stay in your place.
Hooray! Come on, you lot.
I must phone my agent. I should never be in this.
Do you believe in that funny stuff they call magic? You do? Then you've come to the right place. This is called Puzzleopolis. It's probably the most magical town in the whole world. And this is Paul's Playhouse, where every night I present sort of magic shows, and sometimes we have talent contests, and oh, there's a lot to tell you about. Come in the dressing room and we'll have another chat. And we'll just straighten that up. Well, come on then. Hey, no, I was just admiring myself in the mirror. Oh, some friends have come back. Hang on, I'll talk to you later. Bye. I didn't see you there. Right, now it's time for a story. Once upon a time, they all start like that, and a very good time it was. Woolly Rabbit. Now you can see him there. He was on his way to Puzzleopolis. He was going to the vegetable market to get himself some nice, new, crisp, green lettuce. His mouth watered in anticipation.
My mouth is watering. Good morning.
It will be.
Hey, that chick's flying around. How do you do that?
Yes, well, levitation is a secret, and rule 1 of the Good Wizard's Guidebook is never tell a secret.
Oh, I'm Woolly.
Well, I'm Wizbit. I come from the planet Wow.
Wow.
And I'm visiting Earth for a year and a day.
A year and a day. Where's she gone now?
Perfect landing. Now, Wooly, I'll show you a trick that will satisfy and gratify you.
A trick?
Think of something. Anything.
I'm thinking.
Now, here is an empty pan. I put the lid on. I wave my hand over it, say the magic word, Eldanis a magicus, and voila!
Oh, not voila carrots.
Of course! Have one. Have
Oh.
two.
Oh, no, I'll have one. I'm not greedy. Voila.
Thus, a friendship began that would take them through many strange and curious magical adventures.
Hey, let me tell you about Wizbit. Now, he comes from the planet of Wow. Once he was a little bit of magic in his daddy's eye. Time came to grow a bit. Wizbit grew about 3 feet high. Ha, ha, this away, ha, ha, that away, ha, ha, this away, my, oh, my. Ha, ha, this away, ha, ha, that away, ha, ha, this away, my, oh, my. His daddy then told him that it was time to try. Try a little magic. Do a little magic. So he tried. Ha, ha, this away, ha, ha, that away, ha, ha, this away, my, oh, my.
Meanwhile, Meanwhile, high in the mountains above Pusselopolis hangs Castle Creep. Hangs on nothing at all. In there live a little cat called Jinx and Professor Doom. And today, Professor Doom is in a very black mood.
What?
What?
I said Professor Doom is in a very black mood.
I'm not in a black mood. Am I? Am I, Jinx? You know, Jinx, I raised the taxes on the rent so many times that if I raise them again, I'll probably be the only person who can afford to pay them. Oh, it's not funny. I feel mischief in my bones. I feel the need to be bad.
Fears for the Irish coastline as a ship spills oil. Hello again. An oil slick leaking from a broken down ship could threaten beaches and wildlife in Ireland. The ship, called the Kowloon Bridge, ran into trouble in heavy seas at the weekend. The crew were rescued safely, but the ship was left to drift. Now she has run aground and is breaking up, and oil is leaking out. An attempt to build the world's tallest pot is being staged by two potters in Devon. Kevin Weaver and Peter Rogers have been throwing this special pot for several days. They're hoping it'll eventually be around 10 feet, that's 3 meters high, to win the new record. Martin Tasker reports.
You've still got quite a long way to go there, haven't you? What do you reckon you're at now?
We're just over 6 feet. And we've got another 4 to go, which will bring us just short of the ceiling.
As you can imagine, there are complicated plans for removing and firing the pot, which will weigh in at something over 600 pounds when it's completed. But first, though, it must be completed, and given current progress, that should be sometime towards the end of this week.
And finally tonight, news from Israel that camels may soon be fitted with light reflectors. There's been a spate of traffic accidents there at night caused by camels wandering from the desert across main roads. So safety chiefs are looking into the idea of giving them reflectors front and rear. They hope that should stop other road users from getting the hump. And that's all tonight. More news tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.
Tony?
Just this one there. How's the time, Margot?
Is it time for the thing?
Yes, I think it probably is. Can you put it on the monitor for me? Thank you. And now, it's time to have a look at your work, because it's time for the gallery.
I'm a great fan of cut-out paper, and I particularly like the way Alison's used it in her picture of a cat at a window.
I think Lorraine is a most observant artist. She's shown all those different windows, as I'm sure they really are. has printed and painted lights on a dark background, and it's a very effective way of making this sort of picture. In a few minutes, I'll show you another way you might like to try. You know, our towns and cities are full of straight lines, aren't they? So I thought what we might do now was to do a picture starting off with a marker. All straight lines, to start with anyway. Enough of the marker. Get some colour into this. I think fingers are the best thing to use here. I think we'll leave it at that.
If your mansion house needs haunting, just call Rentaghost. We've got spooks and ghouls and freaks and fools at Rentaghost. Hear the phantom of the opera sing a haunting melody. Remember, what you see is not a mystery, but Rentaghost.
Miss Popoff, this is ridiculous. We're polishing the floor the hard way.
On the contrary, darling, we are doing it the sneezy way, and it is much more fun.
Thank you both. I am greatly grateful.
Deeply grateful?
Oh, yes, my gratitude is topless.
Bottomless?
Oh, I think my new potion should be ready now. Oh. It has to be kept at just the right temperature. Yes, it's ready. Honestly, some of my clients have the daftest sense of humour. This is a Jekyll and Hyde potion. It's for a customer whose doctor told him he needs a change.
An amusing idea, but not as droll as my latest invention. Oh. Behold, the skeptical spectacles for skeptics who will not believe anything unless they see it in black and white. Which reminds me of an excellent jest. Did you hear about the two monocles who joined together and made spectacles of themselves?
There's someone else who's making a spectacle of himself. This cloth carter has been throwing tantrums ever since my husband drove away without him this morning. How many times do I have to explain Rentaghost isn't making much money, so Daddy Harold has to take a temporary job as a travelling salesman, and sometimes he's on the road for days on end.
That must be very painful.
He drove off on a trip to Manchester this morning. He's selling electric razors.
Oh, I have seen such things advertised. Men use these to shave the whiskers off their chins if they do not want to grow boards. You're daft, Florence. Yes. What makes you think the whiskers on the chin are called boards? Ah, because the whiskers on the cheeks are called sideboards.
Oh, that is true, but the correct name for chin whiskers is beard.
No, darling, that is an alcoholic drink made from jumps.
You mean hops?
No, hops are round circular things that children play with in the streets.
Those are hoops. Oh, I'm growing bored.
You cannot grow bored. You are a woman.
10 out of 10 for observation. I'll get that. You spooks get back to work. Oh, that's it. I said I'll get that.
Hello?
Ethel, dear, it's Harold.
Harold!
I'm on my way to Manchester.
Oh, Harold, you don't know how much I missed you. Since you went away, all the warmth has gone out of my life.
Really, Ethel?
Yes, you forgot to light the central heating boiler. The house is freezing, and so am I.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Ethel, dear. I'm in a phone box just outside Banbury.
A phone box just outside Banbury?
Well, you see, the trouble is,
Did you phone me up just to tell me that?
No, I'm just ringing to tell you that I forgot to bring my... you stupid pantomime nut!
King Rollo and the magician carried the dishes into the kitchen. He washed the first plate. Then he washed the second plate. It was going to be a slow job. Not even a little magic? King Rollo asked hopefully. Cook doesn't use magic, sighed the magician. All right, you wash and I'll wipe, said King Rollo. The magician washed a plate and passed it to King Rollo. King Rollo dropped the plate and it smashed on the floor. Now look what you've done, said King Rollo. Now look what you've done, said the magician. Shh, said the magician. Cook is coming. Quickly, the magician made a magic spell. At once, the plate was mended and dry. King Rollo looked at the rest of the dirty dishes. Then he looked at the magician. The magician looked at King Rollo. Then he looked at the rest of the dirty dishes. He made another magic spell. At once, all the dishes were clean and dry. Then Cook came in. Well done, she said. You've washed them just as quickly as I could have. But of course, she added, there were two of you.
Listen, I will tell you more of the saga of Noggin the Nog, as it was told in days of old by the men of the Northlands as they sat by their great log fires. I told you how Noggin, with Thornogson, Graculus, and a little man called Ronf, travelled to the Hot Water Valley to seek out a fierce dragon. But when they found the dragon, he wasn't fierce at all. He was a small ice dragon, the treasurer of the Dragon's Friendly Society, who had slept for 1,000 years in a cold, comfortable cave, guarding the treasure, until he had been smoked out by Noggin's wicked uncle, Nogbad the Bad. And I told you how Noggin the Nog went to the cave to speak to Nogbad the Bad, and... That time I only loaded the cannon with gunpowder. Next time I shall put in some diamonds and rubies as well, and they will cut you to shrebbans. But Nogbad, listen to me. That treasure belongs to the Dragon's Friendly Society. If you steal any of it, the dragons will know, and they won't be friendly anymore. My goodness, look at all those jewels. Some of it is gone. Some of it has been taken. Oh dear, what shall we do? We must find the other way out. Hey, Noggin. Hey, look at these telescopes. Look at this one. Aren't they good? Oh, Thornoxon, don't waste time. We must try and find the other way out. Well, I don't know where it is. I mean, it might be anywhere. Are you all right, Thornoxon? Yes. I think this is it. Oh, well, we'll never catch him on foot in the snow. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I can see him. He's heading for the pass into Lapland. Oh, where is Gracula?
There's one that'll stop him. Look! After him, you little lizard! Bite his ears off!
That evening, a cold, sad, bedraggled Nogbad carried the last sack of treasure back into the dragon's cave. Sign this paper, Nogbad. It is a promise never to steal anything again. If you sign it, you may go. Noggin the Nog, thank you. And you, Thornoxon and Graculus and all the green birds, thank you. You have given me back my cold, cold cave and restored the dragon's treasure. I am really and truly very grateful. Noggin, take back to your country this present from the Dragon's Friendly Society. It is a gong. Beat it with gold and call out, "Come, dragons!" And dragons will come to your aid. Only Noggin. Yes, dragon? Don't use it unless you really need to.
Nobody can defeat me!
Negative.
Negative?
Data indicates that Professor Brainstrain has superior intelligence.
Bah! I'm not frightened of that pea-brain!
His revolutionary concepts will soon be revealed. Beware.
Wait for it, Gwambo. There. They're my greatest invention, the Telebugs. They're programmed to help people in trouble.
Ready for action, Professor? Ready for action, Professor? Ready for action, Professor?
Good luck, Telebugs. And goodbye.
My scanners detect a human conflict situation. I calculate a 96.235% chance that our help will be required at the TV building.
I'm sorry, Mr. McStarch. The Angel Palace story just disintegrated.
Disintegrated?
All systems, go telesonic. Impact calculated at 7.259 seconds. Action, Nick. Relay video. Impact in 2.159 seconds.
What are you?
We're the Telebugs, Mr. McStarch. Smile at the camera, sir. We're recording this for your news program.
Huh? My news program? Frida, hold everything. We have a news flash.
And the amazing Telebugs recorded their rescue with these astonishing pictures.
Telebugs, eh? I could use you in my news reporting team.
Okay, Mr. McStarch. We accept. I'm Chip. My name is Samantha. And my name's Bug. And this is Nick. He's my video pup.
Okay, you'll start tomorrow on a very special assignment.
And so TV has a great new reporting team. Hello, Telebugs.
Telebugs. Yeah. With my angel brain, it'll be goodbye, Telebugs.
pictures. Words and pictures.
Where have all those children gone, Charlie?
I don't know. Perhaps there's something interesting happening outside.
Well, look, why don't you go outside and find out what it is, eh? So I can have a bit of peace and quiet to finish this job.
All right.
Good. Hello. There are times, aren't there, when noisy people can be really irritating. Noisy-ness. Both words begin with the same letter. Here's magic pencil to write it. Top to bottom, up and over. 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 Top to bottom, up and over.
This is how it all began. It all started one day when Morph was bored with nothing much to do, and there was a knock at the door. What on earth is it? It says Super Micro Electronic Word Processing Machine. Ah! My Super Micro Electronic Word Processing Machine at last. And then it was, right out of the blue, he was struck by an idea. And that was when it really started. A micro word, whatever it is, I could use that to write a book. A book all about me. I'm going to call it The Amazing Adventures of Morph. And here's the very book that he wrote. Now, where were we? Are you all right? All right, all right. I'm sorry. I'm going to write a book, he shouted, and you're all going to help. Come on. Heroically, the little band of friends, inspired by the example of their tireless leader, struggled undaunted to complete their task. On and on they worked. All through that night and the next, they worked till they dropped, dizzy and exhausted, to bring to the world the amazing adventures of Morph. And that is the end. The end? It's not a very long book, is it, Morph? And that is the end of Chapter 1. More amazing adventures to follow. Well done, Morph. Good night, Morph.
Sleep tight.
And here he is, Jeff Gates. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, twice the world's strongest man.
Yes.
And a great friend of the Record Breakers. Anyway, it's a very, very special record you've come to do today. It's concerning lifting the bricks, isn't it?
That's right. We're here tonight to see if I can break what is in fact my official record.
And your official record is what?
My official record is 26. But anything can happen. We're going to try and go for one more.
We'll try for 27. Now, if you think that's easy to just lift 27 bricks, just you wait and see how Jeff has to do it.
Well, these are the bricks, and Jeff's got to pick them up in a horizontal line like this. Now, I'm only going to attempt 3 because they're really heavy. Here you are.
Not like that.
Oh!
Like that.
Yeah, let me have a go now. I'll show you how to... What?
You can do with 3 more.
Oh, no. Oh. OK. Right, so you've got to press them together.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah! Yay! Yeah, but I mean, that's only 6. You've got to try for 27, haven't you?
Well, we'll see.
So what are the actual rules? How do you have to pick these things up?
Obviously, they all have to start with the brick flat on the table. And you must start with your hands on there before you lift. You can actually change your hand position to there, provided the brick doesn't pass the wrist.
Yes. Yeah. I know the rules are very stringent, aren't
very
they now?
Very strict now, yep.
So this is an excruciating event. Yep. 1, 2, and down. We're now going to see the moment of truth. Is 27 possible? The British record holder for the shot put now attempting the ultimate. 27 bricks through the 100-weight barrier, 116 pounds, 52 kilograms. And here he comes, all 26.5 stone of him, with this tremendous arm span. He's going to try and rotate them through 90 degrees and lift them for 2 seconds. Oh, 26.
26 then.
2 down.
1, 2.
And the world record equal. The world record equal.
Well, there it is then. 26 bricks in a horizontal lift is still the world record, and you saw it here in the Record Breaker studios. Will it ever be 27? Well, we don't know. So keep watching.
Go on then, do what you're going to do.
Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man! You're not going to pull any bird sucking like that, are you?
Anyway, you got the words wrong, so just start the programme.
Do you know, if I pull my ear or I tap my nose, I can get the fellas in VT to start. Frank Boss taught me that.
Well, go on then. Ten seconds is a long time when you're having fun, isn't it?
Tell you what, I wish I'd put this skirt on.
Stop! Did you know that this theme music is now available on the BBC single together with...
Jenny, not now, later, OK?
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Edinburgh. Now, what has it got? Well, it's got a festival, it's got a funny sort of rock, and it's got the night where all the troops come and boogie outside the castle, but you've probably seen that. And what a better place to start but here at Outlook Tower, home of the camera obscura, which is just sort of a cross between an overhead projector and a periscope. And what happens, the bit up on the top there, which twiddles about and it takes all the pictures and beams them down inside to a little room. But Jenny will show you exactly what I mean.
Thank you, Anthony. It's very interesting in here. It looks like we are going to be finding out about the clan Tartans, Greyfriars Bobby, Martha's Seat, the heart of Midlothian, Childhood Museum, skiing, and of course the usual No Limits malarkey with the very, very best tasting music. Talking of which, here's some now.
What exactly is going on over there?
It's Roycomb's dog, sir. It reads cards.
It what?
It reads cards, sir. You should see it.
I intend to, Karen. I intend to.
Ackerman! What do you think you're doing?
All right. All right. One more time. And this time, I'm only going to show it to the dog. Right, Ackerman. Let's see what you make of that.
You'll need another sweet, sir.
What?
The dog, sir. He won't do it without sweet.
Sir, those are the ones you confiscated off.
Quiet, boy. Right, Ackerman. Go on.
Right, Eric. We'll count from the right this time. Which one is it? 4. There we are. The Queen of Diamonds.
They're marked. That's how you do it. You mark the back.
I'm very close, Eric.
Thanks, Roy. How did we do?
Not bad. Just going to share them out.
You know, Roy, I've been thinking.
Oh, yeah?
Did you hear what Alison said?
What?
She said, if your dog's that clever, you should enter it for competitions and let it win some money.
Money?
That's what she said.
How much money?
I don't know. It might be worth finding out. Mightn't it?
You say you've never done this before?
Never. Like I said, he picks things up very, very quickly.
Yes. Would you like to try some of the other exercises? Forward. Right turn. Right turn. Halt. Well done, Roy, and well done, Eric. Now, you say you want to enter for a competition?
Oh, yes, please.
There's one this Saturday in Nottingham.
Ah, Saturday. Well, we could give you a lift. No, it's nothing like that. It's just that at the moment my dad's a bit...
Well, how about my having a word with him?
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Miss
Robson.
Robson. And there's prize money, is there?
Money? Nothing to speak of, I'm afraid. There's £5 for each class.
£5?
Now, will you organise Eric's entry in the beginners' classes and the novices too, I think?
Is that £10 if I win them both?
Quite possibly.
Ah, brilliant. Thanks, Miss Robson.